Hi! I pushed my wheel up against the wall. I wanted to show you how it's looking right now. So it's pretty dry, I would say. I think I've not yet wired it off. So I wanted you to be here for this journey in case something horrifically goes wrong. And then it's content. So I got these new tools. And of course, best choice pickle jar. I've never used these kind of tools before too. They came with the wheel. So we're gonna try some of these and see if we can get a flatter shape. If you didn't see last video, still don't have a needle tool. So we're gonna try and get this off. Putting a little slit on the underside, just so I can guide the little wire that's gonna go under it. Speaking of, very organized out about pottery is. Now we flip. This is a time where we can feel around, see how thick some things are, how thin they are. I'm really hoping to kind of get this into a nice steep angle. I did review what the actual vessel looks like, and that this top portion is a lot taller than I thought it would. Something about references being useful, I don't know. I also got to help you today. I got Jeremy. Jeremy was one of my rejects. He's a cute little design, but I had been trying out this new glaze, this new underglaze, and I was like, 2 to 3 coats. That's 2 to 3 too many. So I did 1 coat of purple. If you have eyes, you can see this. If you don't have eyes, I'm sorry to discriminate against you, but this is the most blue I've ever seen in my life. This is not purple. But he's gonna be sitting beside me right here on the ground, and he's gonna hold a little bit of water. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So what we're going to be doing is we're gonna put some lumps of clay down to hold it in place. Preferably clay from the same kind of clay body as this is, which I believe this is. Not I believe it, I know it. I know it. Whenever I used to trim pots, I used to put them on like only 3 balls of clay, and I don't know why, but I could not get just the trifecta correct, and so it always just kind of split off to one side or the other. It's pretty good on there. You apply like top-down pressure. Let's try one of these tools. This looks pretty good. I don't know. If I mess up, that's okay. My team will always forgive me. I feel like the first step always in trimming is to make sure that I flip it upside down and the flat is bottom. That the bottom is flat, not that the flat is bottom. So a little downward pressure keeps it on the actual wheel head. Oh, this thing is sharp. Give it a try. And I believe, just because I didn't have a needle tool in the last video, that I can gouge down a bit deep for this. I appreciate y'all just kind of being with me on this. If I can figure out how to montage, I might do a montage. If I did figure it out, you'll hear this part. Unless future brain betrays me again. Which they are very well known to do every now and then. Nice bucket of straw, future rain. Nice bucket of straw. So whenever you're trimming the bottom like this, every now and then you'll want to kind of press down, see if there's any give. And if there's a little bit of give, you know that the bottom is probably thin enough. So you thin it to, I usually try to go from flatten the top, make the base of it by gouging out however much I need, and then trimming up the sides and making this flat. So if the bottom falls out of this, once I've set it before, that's okay. And this is nice and leather hard. This is perfect. This is bending. This is perfect. This is a lot more clay than I'm used to trimming off just because I couldn't get enough leverage last time I couldn't get enough leverage last time because the wheel wasn't against a wall or anything like that. Just kind of relying on the bottom of the wheel to, you know, have enough friction, which it did not. So I couldn't get as much up as I would like. Yeah, you're gonna see me pick up and put down like 20 different tools. But I've never tried these tools before. I'm gonna try them all. Sorry, team, my dog is going ballistic. Come here, lay down. Yeah, there you go. This is my dog, Shipley. She's acting a fool right now because she's in the other room and she can see people out the window. So she's gonna be chilling in here and calming down in the meantime. Yeah, is that good? Hi. Hello, little love. Yeah, I guess she's gonna be wandering around in the background. Every time you see her, you have to say hi, or she'll get sad. I'm gonna be barking again. You're gonna be put on this wheel, and I'm gonna do this to you. I'm sorry, I don't mean it. Don't look so sad. I'm not. I'm doing this a lot more carefully than I feel like I would in any other setting, but I'm using really new tools, and dang it, I care about this vase. And that's the first mistake in pottery, is that you really shouldn't care too much. I mean, you care to an extent, of course, but there's a channel that I grew up watching called Drawfee, and one of their like main testaments was like destroy your art. I think the outside looks kind of similar. I think I'll give myself a win on that one. Ooh, look at that. That's good right there. Look at that. I keep putting my elbow down. I should never put some clay right here. Keep putting it down directly into the clay. I love these long ribbons of clay that come off sometimes whenever you're trimming. So I've been reading Dune lately. I got the entire like 3-book set. I say entire, I think there's like 5 or so books. I've been reading it out in public and at my work and whatever. And the thing about reading books that other people read before, usually, you know, people want to talk about them. They're like, oh my god, you read so-and-so. I love that book. Don't you love this part and that part and this part? So most of the time, whenever people are seeing that I'm reading Dune, they tell me where they quit in the story, or that they quit in general. Oh, you're reading Dune? I tried to read it in whatever grade and just couldn't do it. It's like, oh shit. So like, yeah, it was boring, or I couldn't remember all the names, and I'm getting worried, like, because I've been enjoying it so far. I'm still on the first book, but I'm like, at what point does it get boring? At what point what do I need to look out for? Did I get a badge of honor from the guy who wrote Dune that I actually finished it? You know, this is not coming out too bad. Do you agree? Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. You look very uncomfortable about the question. I did not mean to make you uncomfortable. I really like these tools. I mean, like, look at this. It's like a snake. Look how cool it is. Look how long it is. Yeah, but these tools are nice and sharp. These tools are playing no games. It is chattering a little bit. Everything is just okay. There's nothing wrong in the history of ever. I don't think anything's ever gone wrong, as far as I can tell. Don't look into it, but I'm pretty sure that's true. At some point I'll learn this wheel and I'll be like a pro at it. I guess what difference is this wheel from all the other wheels that I use? I mean, it's a flat thing that kind of spins. Kind of can't mess that up. There are some wheels that I've tried to use that are either like dead zero or Mach 50. Like there's no kind of easy middle ground. There's only like breakneck speed or like and if you try to stop, it doesn't stop immediately like I like. It's not as responsive. It just kind of like, I'll stop on my own time. I'm gonna flatten this bottom part, bevel it, and then we'll flip it over. See if we can recover any of that like neck height. I know people usually have like an aesthetic reason for why they bevel the bottoms of their pots. Like, ooh, it makes it look nice. But I mostly bevel the bottoms of my pots so that whenever I have to apply wax resist on the bottom, there's like a nice uniform line, like I know where I can go to. Actually, I'm thinking if I can just get under here, I can kind of increase some height by taking off a little. Kind of give myself that height this way without turning it over, because I don't have a chuck or anything. I don't have enough clay to make a chuck. Again, if it does not work, I will cry. No, not I will cry. It's okay. It's not the mantra. Press my finger down. I love that. Yeah, I think I'm hitting its limit. So I need to finish this up quickly. Ooh, don't tip the entire thing over. It's also really good for your neck and posture to be down like this all the time. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Pottery is infinitely fussing with whatever you're working on. Never just putting it down. Pretty sure that's what everyone always does. That's kind of what I do. On that note, I think this is done. A little left around. Let's get Jeremy up here to do some little maintenance on it. Around the rim is a bit rough. Can you tell him? Don't tell him. I'm kidding. Definitely made better things. I mean, it's pretty good. I can't lie to myself. You can see it, but it's got really good shape. It's got good bones. It's big bone. It's not big bone. Alright, is that right? Back there, the rest of my pottery for it to dry. Set Jeremy up there too. He deserves it. Well, thank y'all so much for sitting with me and watching me kind of struggle to trim that. I really like these tools. I wish I knew what kind of tools they were. I mean, they got the job done. They were nice and sharp. I might take these with me to my actual studio. Why are you whining? Shipley's ready to go too. Yeah, Shipley's ready to go too. So say thank you. Hey team, this is Out and About Pottery and Jeremy from the future. You can tell it's the future because I have slightly better lighting. We've got some tough news for you, so I think you'll want to sit down. Hey, buddy. While you all sat down, you're nice and comfortable, I wanted to tell you that the Florian pot didn't make it. I know. Let's do a moment of silence for the Florian pot. The studio tech I gave it to dropped it and destroyed another pot in the process. I'll show you a picture here so you can properly mourn through it. Not everyone can be Florian, and that's okay. I think that's okay. But, I've got other non-YouTuber pots that I plan on making. I've got one in the design process right now as well as a commission. So, hopefully we'll see some videos about that, and they survive. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed me throwing and trimming it, even though it didn't actually come to fruition. Make sure to like and subscribe to see what else I do. Have a good one.